Hey man, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy back again with another video. You know what I'm saying? I see some more MW4 gameplay on the screen, man. Make sure y'all like shit. Y'all should already know it's from Trez. That's where I get all my it's either Trez or Dynamite or somebody else like Who's Immortal. I be getting all my news. You know what I'm saying? I want to be accurate. If I do the news, it's gonna be all incorrect. Right? I ain't gonna lie. Make sure you subscribe. Link in the Discord and my Twitch in the descriptions. Get all the notifications. Let's get straight into it, bro. We get a little bit of gameplay. Come on, bro.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we ended up getting official Modern Warfare 4 gameplay footage. Everything you're watching here is officially from Modern Warfare 4 in-game engine and a good showcasing of pretty much the majority of weapons that are going to be available for us at launch. If you do find the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today, we're going to go over all the small details you need to know about the weapon updates that they've done to Modern Warfare 4, what changes they have, and they're automatically giving you some examples here, as you can see from the footage. Today, we ended up getting a lot of information for Modern Warfare 4. I thought we weren't going to get anything up until the actual reveal of Fanatics Fest, and then the gameplay footage being showcased over there with Kill Block. But instead, what went ahead and happened is they actually dropped a blog earlier today where they went over Kill Block, and it gave us like a full-on summary of everything you need to know about Kill Block, the combos that are going to be available, an early set of images and looks at what's going to be available within it. So you got Crash, you got High Rise, you got some of those classical maps returning to Modern Warfare. There's also going to be like dynamic weather. If you missed that video, I'll have it linked down below. But that's the first thing that they talked about. Then around an hour to 2 hours later, they went ahead and posted a brand new episode of From the Ward. Now, we haven't gotten a From the Ward episode in quite a while. They did tell us that they were working on one, but when they ended up finally releasing it today, we ended up getting the crafting of weapons in Modern Warfare 4 from the Ward.
These two monitors is too different. Like, that's why I keep looking over it. It is chopping though.
Is what comes from the actual From the Ward episode. So it's a whole lot of gameplay showcasing different weapons. There's also some that look weird. For example, the sniper that you're looking at
this
here,
right here,
actually shooting throwing knives. And no, that's not how the
this right here, bro. That's gonna be so clutch, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel that we ain't got no bloom in the game, so when he just did this shot right here, a lot of SMGs, if they not good, they got a bunch of recoil, because that's the only thing we gonna have now since there's no bloom. Bro, hit your Black Ops 2, hit your shoot first, aim second. I'm telling you, bro.
That you're looking at here, it's actually shooting throwing knives. And no, that's not how the sniper normally works. This is actually an Apex attachment. So a lot of the footage that you're seeing here is going to give you examples of what Apex attachments are and how they impact weapons. So for example, that was one of them. Then you have some other ones with the revolver where it's like fire. As you can see here from the PPSH, this is also one where it like shoots like a grenade launcher type of thing. And then you also have this one which lets you see enemies through walls, especially if you tag them, and that is also an Apex attachment. Obviously they have their advantages and then they also have their flaws that come alongside them. But then into the From the Ward episode here, when you take a look at it, they do showcase a little bit of footage of them playing and play testing. They also showcase the array of different weapons and how they crafted these weapons in the first place. So they test them out in real life. If you didn't know, they actually go over to a range, they shoot these weapons, they try them out, and then they pretty much craft them from that way. That's why over like in the older Call of Duty titles, like say Modern Warfare 2, when you would see that massive sway, it's like that's what they were feeling in real life, and they tried to recreate it in Warfare 2 when you would see that
M4 1 2 3. That's I know that gun in. So that wait 1 3 6, and it look like a scroll, so it might be 7 ARs off the rip.
Massive sway, it's like that's what they were feeling in
hopefully
real life.
All of them good, and they don't, you know what I'm saying, blitz players fast.
Imagine
that look like that low key look like CS:GO, how they be inspecting their weapons before you pick them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never played CS:GO a day in my life.
And as a result of that, some people didn't like it because it would be too much, and some people don't care about it being too realistic, like to that length. And others, they do like Call of Duty for how realistic it is, and that's what
I like the realistic feats. When it comes to the gameplay, that shit gotta be super fun, bro.
The gritty, and even the smallest detail. For example, wear and tear on weapons. That's something that they confirmed to us is gonna happen. To where as you use a weapon, you're gonna start seeing damage on it. If it's like snowing, it's it's also going to impact the way that the weapon looks. It might have snow covered on it.
Oh, yeah, that's how they got this shit. I might have to watch that shit separately.
Now, this is one of the first features that they talked to us about in the briefing. This is VFX masking before. So you see the weapon smoke. That was a big key problem in Modern Warfare 2. They said like the smoke, you can't even see the player. So this is the before. Then they actually, what they did is they made a circle to where when you shoot, they masked that part and then they feathered it, and so now you can actually see the smoke, but at the same time you can also see the operator. Clean too. So let me just show you in slow motion. This is what it looks like before. So not in Modern Warfare 4, but back in Modern Warfare 2. It would be hard to spot enemies, especially if you're like holding down the trigger and it's just like infinite smoke coming out. You're gonna lose them, especially with like a white map like this.
They say do 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 do, and then your gun's shaking and bobbing and weaving and shaking ass and shit like that. So,
but then I like that. After you then take a look at it, they
look, you see a little bit of smoke
off to the sides and then above, but in the actual iron sight itself, you can clearly see the person, so that way it doesn't mess up your aim and it still keeps the realistic aspect of the game. And then the next feature that they've done, this is actually something they've never done in COD before. So this is how Modern Warfare 2 used to look with Bloom. So you had it to where when you're walking, it would pretty much shoot in any random direction, right? This is how Call of Duty has been. Now this is what it looks like in Modern Warfare 4.
You see that shake?
It's always gonna go straight and it's always gonna hit the target.
So
where
in Modern Warfare 4, centering is dead ass gonna matter. Like if you got bad centering, depending on what gun you got, like shotgun, you probably still have a little bit more leeway. You got the buckshots and then you got I call them the fireflies. That's all you're gonna see is goddamn red and color shit. So basically it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's more on the line of centering is really gonna matter in this game. If you're not looking at the right spot and then you shoot, you're gonna miss. You're gonna have the upper hand. We don't know how the TTK is. Hopefully it's not too fast, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully every gun is able to be used. You feel me? But mainly that first shot, that's what it's really gonna matter.
Crosshair is. So if you're aiming in the direct center and you shoot, it's gonna land there no matter what. Now obviously as you spray and hip fire, your bullet may go up because there's recoil involved, and so then you're gonna start missing shots from that. So it's not gonna be as easy as you think to where, oh, now the bullets go straight, I'm never gonna miss. You're definitely gonna struggle, especially if you're holding down that trigger because of it. And then there's also the depth of field that they go over and showcase here. So with the before, it used to be a little bit more blurry and harder to really aim, and then the sway of it was just a little too crazy because you just would not be able to land those shots and it would maybe sway right off of the guy. But then they fixed that. Then they also showcase some of the movement and how it looks to where it automatically angles the weapon for you when you're about to turn a corner.
Yep, slicing that mug,
slice. Have in some previous titles, but it looks like this is what they've implemented here. And then they also go ahead and showcase what it looks like when you're spamming the bullet, and then also in this new clip where you're in multiplayer.
I mean,
and then
shotgun.
You're also using different weapons. You have a
sniper might be good as fuck in this game.
Then also go back into the Apex attachments that we have, which then this is also an Apex attachment for the revolver. If you want, you could just pretty much hip fire and it'll make it a little better, more accurate. And then it'll also put you in that position that you see here, so you could just start shooting it super quick. And then they also have someone testing it out here, so you can get like an idea of what they're doing behind.
Can I change this mini map? Can I change this mini map right here? Can I change this? Can I change the way this shit look? I want my box. I like the box. I like the box. The box is better. The box is better. The circle, cool, but give me them centimeters right there. Them corners. Give me them corners. There might be a nigga sitting in the corner over there. You know what I'm saying? But the game looked good just from this angle right here.
Warfare 4. But what are your thoughts? I mean, this is how they're pretty much creating the weapons. These are some of the features. They also go ahead, showcase more gameplay footage, some of the maps. They did also switch to the Apex attachment for a split second, but they didn't use it. Okay, now they go ahead and use it. So that has a guided rocket missile in it. So I'm telling you, these weapons all have their own very, very unique Apex attachment that
how long does it take to get my health back
out of some of these weapons. I mean, this one right here, as we talked about earlier, you could see through walls with it. Then you also have some dual wield combos coming in. I believe that's
still ain't used that video.
And then more gameplay footage being showcased here for us. But that is pretty much what went down here in the new From the Ward episode. But all the footage that you saw here was 100% from Modern Warfare 4 multiplayer. Now, not necessarily kill block, not necessarily what we're going to see at Fanatics Fest. So Modern Warfare 4 and Infinity War have continued the marketing. They showed us something completely different. The blog that they dropped is what's going to be dedicated for tomorrow during the stream. So we're going to get to see some of these weapons, probably not all of them. We may not really even get to see Apex attachments because in order to unlock those, you're going to need to level up the weapon, I'm pretty sure, and it's going to be too high of a level that they're not going to allow in kill block. It's probably gonna be like an alpha build where there's like 2 or 3 ARs, 2 or 3 SMGs, and so you could get to try out the map, but at the same time you're not gonna get to progress, and there's not gonna be too much available because they're not gonna give everything away.
I'm gonna get that nuke so I can see that animation.
Remember, we still
or
have
do I gotta get it
myself?
myself?
That's supposed to come. We haven't even really gotten an official multiplayer gameplay trailer if you think about it, and we have all this multiplayer gameplay footage. That is pretty crazy to me because I think they're going to probably drop that. They still have another phase to where they said there's more blogs and more marketing that's going to be releasing in the coming weeks to dive into dedicated modes that we have, dive into the gunsmith in particular, and then a couple of other topics that they're going to pretty much go over. But that is everything you need to know in terms of the gameplay footage that we have received today with Modern Warfare 4. I'll go ahead and keep the rest of this footage rolling for you guys. But it's been your boy Chidzo. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like and sub button so you never...
Hey, damn motherfucker, man. I'm tired, man. Let's have me some pizza, man. But the game, from everything that I'm seeing, this should look good, bro. Like, it literally... Joe Seckout still worked there, so don't... He... You know what I'm saying? He's still there. But I think he made a change. You see two other people in charge, and they got a more intensive idol for how the game should be. You know what I'm saying? Should be for the Call of Duty player, not no new player. I always say that, bro. Fuck the casuals, bro. They gonna play this shit regardless. You know what I'm saying? They don't even care. Make it for the people that care. Money gonna come in regardless. I swear to God, money gonna come in regardless. But if you make it for the people that care, the game's gonna be 10 times more fun. And then the people that go and the people that stay, you're gonna set that shit out real simple, real easy. But I'm out of here, Scarlet, like, sure. Hopefully this game good, because I think gaming gonna be good this year. It's already started off good. We had what? We got Wolverine, September. Hopefully 2K27 decent. I think college football decent from the shit I'm watching. It look decent. It look decent. Man, hopefully that's decent. We had 007. We had Black Flag just came out. There's a bunch of shit that just came out. You know what I'm saying? So this year, fire. And then we got GTA to end it off. And then we got the little indie games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here though. Game has been really good this year.